from Drake Wing Game, and it's something new on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you into the Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. So y'all, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now up for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. With my mind made up, I gather my own shower supplies and make my way for the restroom. As expected, the sound of running water echoes from around the corner. I do my best to hold the towel wrapped around my waist in place. No matter how hard I try, I can never figure out how to tie it well enough to stay up on its own. I stop right before I walk into the shower section. This will be the first time I've seen Zach in any state of undress. Oh boy. I don't know why, but the thought of it really excites me. I take a deep breath, then finally round the corner. Oh, hello there. Hasn't seemed like he's noticed me. Probably because he's facing the other direction. I watch as the water flows down his back and tail, occasionally dripping off from his arms. He lathers soap around his body, making sure to get under his many scales. To my surprise, he also seems to be humming a tune to himself. Between that and the sound of running water, there's no way he heard me coming in. Heh. Not wanting to stick around and be a creepy gawker, I take the shower head directly behind Zach and turn it on after tossing my towel onto the rack. The sound of my shower starting finally managed to catch his attention. He quickly turns around, holding his tail over his crotch. Ben! What are you doing here? I can't help but chuckle under my breath. Every time I think he can't get any shyer, he finds a way to prove me wrong. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm taking a shower. But why now? I shrugged my shoulders. I couldn't sleep, and I saw you leaving the room, so I figured I'd join you for a bit. He still stands there holding his tail while the water pours down over him. Relax, dude. It's not like we have any different parts. I look at the horn on his nose and the fins on his head. Well, besides the obvious. Let the water run through my hair a bit before I pour a little shampoo in the palm of my hand. You're a hard guy to spend time with, you know? I've been wanting to talk to you all week, but you're always busy doing something. Sorry. Since I couldn't sleep, I figured I'd get a feel for what your morning routine is like. Do you always shower this early in the morning? Yeah. I never liked having to shower with the others in school. They always make fun of me. Really? Those guys were jerks, man. Don't pay them any mind. At this point, I've lathered the shampoo thoroughly through my hair, and I'm beginning to wash it out. So, I picked a time where I was sure nobody else would be around to shower. I could feel a wave of empathetic anger flow through me. God, I hate bullies. I turn to face Zach without shame. Hey, listen to me. Ben? I wave a hand towards him. I don't care if you see what I have. It's not really that big of a deal, dude. Listen, you have nothing to be shy about. Those guys are long gone. They were never worth your time to begin with. I've been trying to lose weight, though. Second orange juice time. Come on, Zach. You have nothing to worry about because you look great, no matter what anybody says. His gaze finally reaches mine. You really think so? Totally, dude. For the first time since this conversation started, the dragon has a smile on his face. Thanks. I stand with my fists on my hips. Now, why don't you let your guard down just this once? I will. It's just hard, okay? Yeah, I get that it's difficult, but... I mean... It's hard. Oh. Oh. Hips. It finally dawns on me what he means by that. My cheeks flush red. Okay, then. I didn't mean to, I just... No, I get it, don't worry. This is an awkward situation and all. Yeesh, I didn't mean to put him on the spot there. It's just a bodily function after all, right? There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're making it even more awkward, idiot. Though I can't deny the dirty thoughts that are running through my mind right now. Are you sure? Totally. All right. And the fish in the tail falls to the ground with a small splash. My eyes widen. Zach finally stands before me in all his glory. He still has a shy smile on his face, though. My God. What he's packing. He's a freaking Adonis! The few seconds I watch as the water drips off the end of his junk feels like hours. I can't believe how big he is! The hormones cloud my head thoroughly. I wonder if he'd be up to... Ben? Snap out of it. Yeah? Are you okay? At this point, I feel a situation start to form in my own nether region. I quickly turn around so that my back's facing him and return my focus to getting clean. I'm fine, don't worry. Alright. Looking over my shoulder, I see a shadow fall over the dragon's face. Ugh, I might be sending the wrong message. I should probably tell the truth. Sorry, man, it's not what you're thinking. I gulped down the rest of my hesitation and turned around again. I'm sure by now he's noticed what I've got going on below. I guess this was a little awkward for me, too. Are you... yeah, kinda. Look, I didn't expect you to be so gifted down there. You're freaking huge, dude. I point down at my puny length to make a point. I'm a total joke in comparison. You? You're feeling this way because of me? I nod with an embarrassed smile. The awkwardness quickly fades as the wall between us fully crumbles. As we get used to the sight of each other in the nude, our conversation becomes a lot more casual. I completely forgot why I wanted to talk to him in the first place. We return to the room with towels wrapped around our waists. With all the pretense of modesty out of the way, there's no point in hiding ourselves from each other. Thank you. Like a good old glass of OJ. Once the doors closed, I immediately tossed my towel off to the side and jumped onto my bed. After a moment of hesitation, Zach tosses his aside too and stands next to his computer. Ah, man! It's so nice to be naked in my own room without having to worry about being seen. I splay out, enjoying this newfound freedom. I know what you mean. I haven't had this luxury for years, dude. I've been sharing rooms for 3 to 4 years now. You don't know how much I missed it. It's pretty fun, yeah. When I hear the sound of his closet door opening, I absentmindedly glance over and get a face full of Zach as he bends over to store his shower supplies. God, I wish I could have some of that. This was nice. We should do it again sometime. I angle my legs so he doesn't see my growing situation. He has to know what he's doing, right? Yeah, I agree. It was fun getting to know you a bit better, dude. You're right. Sometimes I just need to put my guard down. Thank you for teaching me that, Ben. No problem. Now, He suddenly looks serious. I think I'm gonna put some clothes on if you don't mind. His face is scarlet red. Oh, yeah, go for it. I wiggle a bit more in my bed to get comfortable. As for me, I might just get a little extra sleep in. This excitement has kind of tired me out. Okay. I pull the sheets up over my still bare body. No sense in putting anything on if I'm just gonna fall asleep again. At lunch, Zach and I decided we were gonna head down to the UC to get food together. I shove a fry in my mouth while trying not to laugh too hard at my favorite streamer. I swear this guy has the hardest time wrapping his head around new games. Looking over my shoulder, I see Zach munching down on his burger. On his screen, there's a bunch of small fantasy characters traipsing about on an isometric plane. Must be that role-playing game he was talking about earlier. What was it called again? Fire Age? Yggdrasil's Gate? Stormy Weather Nights. That sounds like a different kind of game. Regardless, he seems to be enjoying it quite a bit. Got a lot of homework to do still, but it can wait just a bit longer, right? 50 or 60 pages in our book for literature, a 500-word essay for Fresh Sim, and for journalism. Shiver runs down my spine. I should be enjoying that class way more than I am. I just hate that building. Why Shopped Hall? Why couldn't I have stayed in the SciComm building? Sounds like something you can build in XCOM. Commander, SciComm building is complete. That would have been convenient. 1 second, y'all. Juice time. Alright, y'all, and we are back. Okay. But no, they always have to make things complicated, don't they? My ears perk up when I hear the sound of my phone buzzing. I grab it to check, figuring it's probably a text from Karina. Important. Intro to Journalism has a new location. I raise an eyebrow when I see it's an email notification. I pause the stream I'm watching and navigate over to my email inbox. I quickly read over Dr. Dubos's message. Huh. Well, what do you know? I blink a few times in surprise. Turns out the old man actually listened to me. He says we're relocating from Weishaupt Hall to the business law building. Ah, it's great news! Yes! I pump my fist in excitement. Now I don't have to spend any more time than I have to in that creepy building. What a relief. A few hours go by. I'm sitting at my bed, combing my way through the literature assignment. Zach sits at his desk scribbling away in a different notebook that I haven't seen him work in before. I think he mentioned that that's his chemistry notebook. Still, can't believe that guy is studying in the hard sciences. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice him grab his phone. He types up something with his fingers and presumably sends it. Must have been a text. But to who? Hey, Ben? I'm surprised when he calls my name. Yeah, what's up? Do you know if Russell's okay? Wow, I didn't expect that question out of the blue. I don't really know, actually. Why? I've been sending him texts for several days, but haven't got an answer. Oh, really? Yeah. We were supposed to set up a time to hang out last week, but he never got back to me. Huh. You guys really connected on that drive to Cambrian Valley, didn't you? I guess. I'm worried about him. Okay, I need to consider my words very carefully. It doesn't seem like Zach's aware of what happened between me and him. Or what he did to that girl. You still don't know if he did that. You're assuming a whole lot. God, this sucks. Why did you have to be that way, Russell? Okay. Zach, there's something I have to tell you about him. What? I just have to come clean about it. So it's better for him to know the truth. I don't think you should hang out with Russell anymore. Why not? He has an exasperated expression on his face. Him and I had an argument the other day. Remember when he told me he was out on the overlook at Cambrian Valley? Yeah? Well, I found out about something he did. The dragon stares at me intently. Zach, Russell raped a girl last year. Huh? I tried asking him for his side, but he just left. I threw my hand ball up into a fist. He didn't even try to defend himself. God, I feel so stupid. I had heard about it a while back, but I ignored it until I couldn't anymore. Zach, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called him to give you a ride. I might have put you in danger because of that. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't believe you. What? Russell would never have done such a thing. I raised my head in confusion. How would you know? Has he told you about it? No. I feel somewhat offended that he's not listening to reason then. Then what makes you so sure? I heard it from the mentors that he did it. I heard it from Chris. I can't believe you'd listen to that guy over your own friend. He slams the table, nearly knocking his notebook over the side. Chris is my mentor, Zach. I think he knows more about what happened on campus last year than you or I do. Zach shakes his head. Russell would never do that. Russell would never do that to anybody, Ben. That's not the kind of guy he is. I just sit there staring at my roommate as he stands up for a guy I know to be a rapist. I know he is, right? Zach, you're acting like you've known him for like ever. What do you know about him that I don't? Fuck, you've known him for less time than I have. What gives? The dragon gets up from his seat and pockets his phone. Wait, where are you going? I need to talk to him. What? I'm gonna see Russell. I want to hear what he has to say. Without hesitation, he opens the door and steps out. Zach, wait! Just like that, he's gone. I close my book and set it aside. Ah! And I lay back and slam my fist on my bed. Stupid! You stupid idiot! You want to hear what he has to say? What happens if you're wrong, huh? What if the guy locks you up and makes you his next victim? Fuck, and I just let you walk out the door, too. I jump to my feet and run out the door and try to catch him. I make it outside, but it's no use. Zach! He's nowhere to be found. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. If y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to our not safe for work contents as little as $5 already. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!